Well, good morning and a very Merry Christmas to you all, and thank you for joining me again in another video here in the west coast of Ireland. We've just been for a lovely country walk, Scooter, I and Chris, and now let me take you inside and show you some of the wondrous delights of Heathfield. And Scooter has requested that I read you all a lovely poem for Christmas, just to get you all in the spirit of Christmas. He's been a very, very, very good boy this Christmas 2025. Long may it continue. But I have a funny feeling it's not. So, at his request, I will do that. I'm also going to show you the beautiful dining table set up, ready for our Christmas dinner, and I'll tell you what we're having when you come inside. So come along and join me inside, folks.
Drive alone in December rain. They play my favorite song. I see a snowflake melt on the deck. I'm awful cold and longing for the holiday, counting days until you're here. I've been waiting this whole year. Dear Christmas, Christmas, Christmas night. I know you may suffer light, but together we're alright. You know we're ready for Christmas. Can't wait to head back home. When the sleigh blows cold, I hit the road. Baby, let it snow.
Okay, you guys, so the table is set and ready. And for this year, I've gone for a nutcracker theme. I absolutely adore these beautiful Christmas crackers from Fortnum and Mason. And so when I saw them, I fell in love with them and thought I had to purchase them. So, today for dinner, we are having a chicken liver pate, homemade chicken liver pate with some Melba toast, which I will be making a little bit later. We are also having our usual Christmas turkey with all the trimmings, stuffing, chipolatas. My sister-in-law is here from Cyprus, so she is going to make Jamie Oliver's Yorkshire puddings. Let's wait and see how they turn out. I have got a bag of frozen ones just in case. And we're going to be having our, do you remember on a previous video, I did a beautiful Baileys and chocolate chip pistachio bread and butter pudding. We're going to be having that. And we're also going to be having the usual sherry trifle, because you all know by now Nikolai doesn't give up sherry trifle for nobody. And we'll probably have a bit of Christmas pudding, and then we'll probably have tonight a slice of Christmas cake with a lovely cup of Fortnum and Mason tea. I'm very disappointed, I have to let you know, that the beautiful gift that I received from Chris this morning from Fortnum and Mason was a beautiful spinning Christmas tree, musical spinning Christmas tree, and I'll show you that a little bit later on when I'm reading the poem. And it came damaged, and they don't have any more, and they don't know if they're going to get any more, and they don't know when any more are going to come in. So Nikolai has to return it and get a refund. Not very happy, bit sad today, but anyway, Scooter's going to cheer me up with that lovely poem, I'm sure. Also, you remember the stunning carousel, which I still haven't put ribbon through, but I will do. That's my point today. And the beautiful sea. Still intrigued to know whether the S&N is going to arrive today. It better.
I see the candles come as the year gone by. All thrive for perfection now, and consumption so high. I know it's cold outside, but give me your hand so I can show you what love is. Dear Christmas, I want you so, but I don't need the presents, just wishing for snow and some company by those that I hold close. So Christmas, no need to be perfect, just don't wanna be here alone. I don't wanna be here alone. When I dream of Christmas, it's not always joy.
this beautiful Christmas bauble with Chris's initial C, with the most beautiful robin redbreast on the front and on the back. Chris got one in C, I didn't get one in N, and Scooter didn't get one in S. So Chris, off back to Fortnum and Mason with you and finish the job you started, or you too will be making a formal apology on Christmas Day, I can assure you. What do you think, folks? Am I deserving of an N and Scooter of an S? Let Chris know in the comments. I just want to show you this beautiful Victorian, almost Charles Dickens-like family of carol singers. Quite fitting in the library here, and I absolutely adore it, and I do hope you love it too.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear.
And I absolutely fell in love. And I thought, how amazing is that? A beautiful horse from a carousel with stunning gold, absolutely exquisite. There was one left, and I showed it to Chris, and he goes, oh, that's beautiful. And I said, I know. And he said, how much is it? And I told him it was £30. He goes, put it back. I said to him, am I not worth £30? He goes, put it back. So I put it back, and I walked away, and I could not get it out of my head. So I went back, and I put it in my basket. He scorned me with his look. I said to him, I'm buying it for myself. Oh, that's okay, he said. How cheap? How cheap is that? He doesn't deserve to be fed, does he? Let me know in the comments whether I should starve him for a week because of that. He made me buy this myself, but I wasn't leaving it behind for anyone because I just adore it. Wait till you hear this. So I'm in Fortnum and Mason, and I spotted all the beautiful tea strainers, you know, for when you make the loose leaf tea, because my one is just a little bit boring. It's just in the shape of a teapot. It's a bit fun, but it's not terribly elegant. And as we're doing a little bit of etiquette, you know, I thought, so I said to Chris, oh, wouldn't it be nice to get one of these really lovely silver tea strainers? And he said, oh yes, he goes, they're lovely. He goes, how much are they? I said, they start from £150. He goes, forget it. I will find one in one of the antique fairs. In fact, he said, I'm going to the antique fair in Victoria on Sunday, so I'll get you one there. So, he didn't. He didn't find one. So what did Nikolai do? Got on the internet, went to Fortnum and Mason's website, had a look to see the tea strainers, and then Scooter came along and wanted to say hello to me, and he hit the send button and he ordered it. So, it's not me in trouble, it's Scooter. Sorry about that, Chris. Now for that enchanting poem with dear Scooter. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in the hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while versions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out of the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a lustre of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen. On, come on, Cupid, Donder and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when thy meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each tiny hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke had encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you enjoyed today's video and that beautiful poem from Scooter. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas. And we'll see you very soon for another video.
Merry Christmas, baby. Reindeer's coming out to play. Santa Claus is packing the presents, making sure you've been behaving okay. Merry Christmas, honey. Yeah. The snowman's dusting off his hat, on the shore forever.